Every time you go to board that plane, it's tough not to worry you might end up on the flight from hell. As we reported to you this week, Virgin America passengers going from LA to New York were left sitting on the tarmac for over 6 hours when bad weather forced their plane to land at a distant airport. And that was just part of their travel flightmares, it's being called. Starting next month, new rules take effect, which will protect passengers on flights like that one. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg is here to explain. And this has been a couple of years in the making. People really want passengers to have some rights. So what happens when this kicks in?
Under the new rules, which kick in April 29th, if the airline doesn't take care of you after 2 hours, which means feed you, hydrate you, and after 3 hours, if you want to go back to the gate, they've got to go back to the gate, they could be liable to fines of up to $27,500 per passenger. Now, in the case of the Virgin America flight, if that had happened in April, that's a $3.2 million fine.
Wow. And they can't make you, just to clarify too, they can't make you pay for that food that they have to give you in that 2 hour window, right?
Wait, you're calling it food? Sorry.
Those pretzels, the $4 pretzels?
Exactly. So that's what's going to kick in. You have a two-pronged situation there. It's been going on for quite a while.
It has been. So how effective is it going to be?
Well, the airlines have already called out and said this is war. The president of Continental Airlines called it stupid. A number of airlines, American, JetBlue, and Delta, have asked for exemptions to the rule here at JFK, where they've closed one of the runways for repaving. What they're really going to happen on April 29th, the airlines basically said this off the record: if we see one drop of rain, one flake of snow, one thundercloud, we are going to preemptively and aggressively cancel our flights.
So this could be a completely different kind of nightmare.
For the airlines, too, there's no revenue. So here's what I think is going to happen. Starting April 29th, it's going to be a wake-up call. You cannot schedule 34 planes to leave the runway at 8 o'clock in the morning, because if you're on the 34th plane, hey, get a copy of War and Peace, you'll be reading it. It's not going to happen.
And you're going to finish the whole thing before you take off.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is, I'd much rather take a 9 p.m. departure that's on time than a 5 p.m. departure that's delayed 4 hours.
So we're going to see fewer flights then, you think, fewer
during peak
flight
hours.
Options.
Exactly. You're going to start staggering the schedule.
Do I need to be worried then, if I'm booking travel today for April 29th and later, do I have to be concerned?
Remember that book I told you about?
Right.
I mean, the point is, they're going to start canceling flights initially because it's going to see who can actually play this game of chicken and not blink. Because the airlines don't want to have to play this rule, because that's a $27,500 fine per passenger.
So does this mean I really don't have a passenger bill of rights, Peter?
No, you do. Remember what I said, they're going to have to start rescheduling their flights. Okay. That's the answer.
We're just going to have to rethink the way we travel yet again.
Yet again.
Peter Greenberg, always good to have you with us. Thanks.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.